Hey guys, so I just kind of wanted to tell you guys about my experience that I had at Nevada Boys State this past week, and I learned a lot of life lessons that you only really truly experience, and it's those types of lessons that you hear throughout your life, but actually experiencing them this past week, I just wanted to give you guys some insight on how my week went, I guess.
Where are you now that I need you?
Initially coming into this program, I was just like, what the heck? There was so many kids there that I would never talk to if we were at a school setting. I was completely out of my comfort zone. One being that I was like one of the only few Mexicans that was there, and that's just, it's not a bad situation, I would say. It's just kind of like you don't feel like you're at home. And so I just kind of had a lot of trouble that first day. They really reiterated the fact that this is life-changing and best time of your life. These are gonna be your brothers for life, I was just like, yeah, okay, life-changing. What could possibly happen here that's life-changing?
Freaking tired of malls. It's like that.
Where are you now that I need you?
One of the huge things that I learned this week was failure. As soon as you get there, they have elections going up because the whole program was designed to kind of stimulate real life. So within the structure that they made, you were able to run for positions, And so I ran for a couple positions, I ran for 3 positions, and I actually ended up losing all 3 of them the first day. And it was the first time in my life that I've ever lost any type of election, So just going into that first day, I was really discouraged, whoa.
Syrians, so they're coming into the country and then they're raping.
Yeah, that makes that. I think that would. Well,
but it would also.
There's gonna be somebody smarter, somebody stronger. You're gonna get out debated once in a while, and that's fine. Another huge thing that I learned was either success or happiness. And the guy who spoke this, I really resonated with him because he talked a lot about how he's his own worst critic, and that's how I feel I am to myself half the time, If I don't get 100% on this test, you're not going to get into Harvard. If you can't even how do I explain this? It's just you're constantly hammering down, if you don't get first place, then you'll never be good enough. And there just comes a point in your life where you just kind of have to stop yourself, take a step back and say, you're fine. Yeah, you didn't get first place, but look, you're at the state level here. You have to cut yourself some slack sometime. A lot of times in our lives, we have this goal that we just really, truly want to strive for, but sometimes it's at the cost of happiness, Personally, I have a lot of goals that I really want to achieve, but none of them come without sacrifice, And it's about maintaining that healthy balance between achieving your success, but also really being happy in life and just living every day for the moment that it is.
I need you the most.
And so while it's great to have that end goal, you have to make some time for yourself.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Ishan here. I'm just reporting in Manny's vlog. It's day 7 here. We chilling. We going back home. We're gonna miss everyone. Everyone's been a blast. But we're actually kind of home to go back. We're actually kind of glad to go back home.
We say yeah, I don't judge. Boy, shut up. You judge. Everybody judges. Subconsciously or not, initially when you meet somebody, we all make that initial reaction towards them. And so it was just really interesting to come to find out that I was literally wrong about every single judgment that I've ever made.
So we stopped at one of these posts and we're currently eating lunch. And you probably won't be able to see me well, but I swear these are some of the smartest, most inspiring people I have ever met.
Does the economy thrive from selling products?
No, not necessarily, but people
And that kind of brings me to another interesting thing that happened. So I was there in the, I don't know what they're called again, the lobby or something. And so I was talking to this kid, and he happened to be Mormon. And there's a lot of Mormon people that go to my school. And so I had a lot of questions, so I was just not trying to get into debate or anything. I was just hey, what is this mission, what are these missions that Mormons always talk about? Just kind of I wanted to immerse myself more into his religion because I'm Christian, And so as we started talking, I learned a lot of new things about the Mormon faith, and he learned a lot of things about the Christian faith. And so as we were talking, this other kid comes in. He was Catholic, you know, and so we opened up that circle even more. 5 minutes into the conversation, another kid comes in, and he's Hindu. Another 10 minutes pass, and another kid comes in, and who's atheist. And so we had a pretty deep conversation about what it really means to be, you know, Mormon, or what the true meaning of the faith is, of Catholicism, or Hindu, or even being an atheist, you know. And so it just kind of made me realize, like, you have to look past those differences sometimes.
So this has honestly been a super fun week. It's coming to an end, and truly an experience.
This is just kind of a few of the lessons that I learned throughout this past week on a little crash course. And so I just wanted to thank you guys for watching so much, and I'll be posting more videos soon because I'm actually going to go to Europe tomorrow. I'm actually leaving tomorrow. And so yeah, there will be more to come. Thank you.